Alrighty. So today we're gonna be doing something else, something different, something very unique. You know what I'm saying? And today we are gonna be matching the crime to the mugshot. All right, let's. This is thesmokinggun.com. If you wanna try it out. Okay. First, before we look at the people, allegedly the people who've done the crime. Um. Alright, let's look at what they actually did. Domestic battery, fleeing law enforcement, smuggling contraband into a jail. I wonder who could that be. Disorderly intoxication and harassment. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. There are several that seems way too obvious right now. Let's look at Dumbledore over here. Okay, if Dumbledore were to commit a crime, I think it would be domestic battery. Right? Right? Yeah. And wow, I gotta get this out of the way. Bro looks way too Mexican. He's for sure selling drugs. What else? You. This is definitely intoxication, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. He looks like I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. But you look like you'd be someone you'd be someone who harasses people, and you'd be fleeing from the officer. Actually, you know what? Maybe Dumbledore wanna flee the the law for some reason. Definitely, definitely. And you look like you hit someone. She definitely hit someone. She definitely hit someone. Okay. Drum roll, please. All right, let's see. What the fuck? What the fuck? I am so wrong. How the fuck? Okay, at least I got the guy who's for harassment. He kind of fit the bill, but really, you fled from officers. You look high as shit. I'm Pablo. Pablo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wow. I kind of assumed since you look Mexican, since you look Hispanic, that you know you'd be smuggling shit. But I guess not. I guess not. Okay, you know what? Maybe let's not be stereotypical. Except maybe for this guy. But let's not be stereotypical and let's actually try. You know. All right, next one. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, let's read out the crimes. Cocaine possession, meth possession, disorderly conduct, battery, assault on a cop. According to my analytical detective skills, you look like you assaulted a cop. Cause holy shit, you got a neck brace on. They fucked you up. They did you dirty. You thought you can do the 1v15. You couldn't even do a 1v1. Shit, bro. Yeah, you look fucked up. All right, let's see who did battery. Hey man, you know what they say. If you look into a people's eyes, you get a little peep into their soul. You look like you hit people. You look like you hit people. Now, this guy right here. He's really giving off that cocaine possession for some reason. But I feel like we can't, since the last one, right? Since we try to stereotype everyone, we can't do the same here. So this time we'll do disorderly conduct, right? And then after that, you look like you do meth. You do look like you do meth. And he looks way too happy, so he's gonna do cocaine. I think, bro, if I don't get more than the three, we're showing our ass out in public today. No, I gotta show my ass in public today. No, I'm telling you, this one, she looked like she beat people. But no way. Why do you have this then? Why do you have that? Disorderly conduct, really? You look like you fighting people. Fair. Assault on a cop, well, no, this is. Whoa, you're the. Oh shit, fuck. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. It was one if I switched it. Fuck. You see, my eyes are getting better. My analytical thinking is getting better. Cause he looked way too happy, but I didn't know if it was either because of the cocaine or the meth. But now we know it's because of the. Okay, so now if they're smiling, it's meth. All right, next one. Yeah, that mugshot is elite. That mugshot is elite. Oh my god, Granny, Granny, what is she doing here? All right, let's look at the first one. Narcotics possession, prostitution, disorderly intoxication. That is definitely, or maybe her. I don't know. Either one. Domestic battery, exposure of sexual organs. Now, since there's only one man here, right? And he looks like he's getting neck down there, straight teeth. I'm gonna have to give it to him, right? For sexual organs. And bro, the way she's looking at me, bro, this is making me uncomfortable. You're definitely a domestic battery. You beat the fuck out of people. Probably killed a cat in childhood or something. She looks way too. She does not look sane. So I'm gonna put disorderly intoxication. Now, would Granny be a prostitute? That's my question. Would Granny be a prostitute? You know what? I but the makeup here is just killing me. Fuck. But she's wearing a nightgown. It looks like she would flash her. Oh my god, this could be sexual. Oh shit. Okay, you know what? We're sticking with our guns. We're gonna blow up prostitution. Granny's a prostitute. I'm sorry, Granny. And you're gonna be narcotics possession. Or she could be narcotics possession, cause look at her. Or he could be narcotics. Fuck, bro, this is actually so hard. What the hell? All right, I'm fine with this. You know, I'm gonna get 5 out of 5. If I get 5 out of 5, yeah, owe me like $1 billion each. Ooh, that is not 5 out of 5. You flashed your titties to a random. Oh my god. Really? Nah. Bro, she looks red as shit, bro. She looks like she's drinking. No, Granny. Granny, what the fuck? I told you to stop beating people. Fuck's sake. Actually, I could actually see this. Disorderly intoxication. I can say that. At least I'm right with this one. You're a prostitute, really? Well, I'm chopped that shit. Don't get me wrong, but that is not my first option if I'm paying for sex. Match the arrestee with their alleged weapons. Who the fuck had this? Who had this? Wait. First, let's read out like the weapons that they had. They had a rake, a machete, a Hershey's chocolate milk bottle, a porcelain toilet lid. Why do you have a toilet lid and a paint roller? Okay, so for the paint roller. Here's my thought process. Either they were sniffing paint or they were painting, right? We gotta be a little racist here. We gotta be a little stereotypical. Would any white girl be like, "Oh, let me go to the deli real quick. Let me get me some chalky milk." What? You said something? Boom! With the chalky milk in hand. I can't see that happening. But all I'm saying is, if it was one of these people, maybe if it was one of them, I could believe it. Maybe I can believe it. Actually, I'm gonna give it to her. Watch her beat a fucking machete. Either women or old people, right, are more likely to grab something like sharp. So I'm leaning more towards the rake or the machete. I feel like you'll get the machete because you look way too happy, right? And you look like a. Oh, but he looks like a plumber. Alright, so we'll give you the toilet lid, right? Who the fuck would have the paint roller? What a random ass weapon. What the hell? Alright, you'll get the paint roller and you'll get the rake. There we go. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Okay, maybe I'm not happy with this. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why are you carrying a toilet lid? I'm sorry, I doubted you. I'm sorry about the chalky milk. I'm sorry. I knew it was fucking you. I knew it was you. Alright, so let's look at this. The crimes: domestic battery, drunk driving, prostitution, marijuana possession, and theft. Okay, so from all the videos I've seen of people shoplifting and shit, you definitely look like it. Or it might be the white one. You know what? It's the white one. It's the white one. It's always the white ones that are always stealing shit. Alright. Oh, they're all kind of white. It might be the lighting. Drunk driving. Holy shit! You look like you're possessed. You're wearing a lot of makeup. I'm sorry if you're not. I'm sorry if you're not. Um, bro, she looks like she beats the fuck out of people. Oh my god. She definitely smokes weed. She might smoke weed, but she looks like she's more likely to have marijuana. And then this one is drunk driving. This one, I feel like this is the most accurate tier list. This is the most accurate crime for each person based on their looks. Hit me with it.